Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today we're at SeaWorld on the Gold Coast to check out Carnival. We've got about an hour until the party starts, so let's see what updates there are. Cue the entrance music, I guess. Okay, so we're going to start making our way around, and we've got a few of these floats out, but we noticed the last time we were here. But I am going to point out this place seems dead, which is actually really working well for us tonight because low crowd is always going to be a good thing. But I will also point out it does look like it's going to thunder, and it's been thundering all day, actually for the last week. So that's a concern. But these are some of the menus they've got out. Ooh, they've actually got some nice cocktails. So here's the cocktail menu for this first little one. We've got a little booth, so I'll show that to you guys in a second. And then here's one of the food options we've got, and we've got the two booths here, but let's actually have a close look, see what each one has. So obviously this is where you got cocktails. We've also got 4 different beer options. I would call them craft, but I think technically on like 2 of those are actually craft beers, I think, but I'm also not good at guessing that. So here's a booth, and I'm guessing from the theme this one is designed for Rio and marked bar, so that's good. Let's keep turning, and then we've got this little food booth here, and you guys saw the menu for that over there, but that's our little fire truck here. We will come back later on and see what these guys are offering and see how the food's looking, and maybe even try to grab some stuff. I'm hoping to try and check out some of the food for this event because I've got a bad habit of just not checking out when we come to these. So to prepare for that, I actually made sure I didn't eat in the last couple of hours, so I actually will be hungry while I'm here. So fingers crossed I actually do try some stuff for you guys. But I don't know. Let's keep going around. We can see Vortex is over there still doing its thing, so that bodes well, I guess. And in case you guys can hear the noise, let's turn. We go right here. The ski show has just started, which is kind of cool. So we can get a good view from back here. Actually, saying that, let's head over to Vortex, because I was saying last time we were here that would be the perfect spot to watch one of these shows. Let's see if it is. Okay, so I know the wind is going. I'm going to try to block it, but we can notice now we enter a lot of the plants, so at least on this side, when we first noticed it were opened, are dead, and just like you can see they're cut down dead there, so they're not working. But this sides aren't looking great either, but hopefully it does eventually kind of wrap it up here if that's what they're wanting. Okay, so maybe not the best spot to watch the show, but you can't actually hear what's going on over here, which is the main stage, but it definitely kind of gives you a behind the scenes look of it all. So that's where they store their different vehicles and stuff like that. Continually trying to block the wind. This park is a very windy park because it's kind of on a peninsula. I think I should use that word correctly. Okay, so I'm going to continue pointing out decorations I can see. So we've got one of the bins here that kind of got that like, sugar skull, Dolomites sort of thing, and it's broken into countries this year. So obviously we're entering the Mexico section. Another big sugar skull there, which maybe I don't know enough about Carnival in Rio or anything like that, but to me it just feels off place because different holiday, different country. But hey, if this is meant to be in the Mexico section, obviously that's why they've got it. And we've got a nice Carnival sign here, which hopefully they will light up after dark. But either way, let's go around this way here. So I was just trying to block the wind and see what's going on in the way of construction on the coaster just back there. Okay, I'm gonna get down towards the coaster, but thought while we're this close, let's give a good look at this sugar skull. Like I said, maybe it's a wrong holiday, maybe something like that. They've also got some cool like bunting down here, but it has been mangled like anything because of the storms the last couple of days I was telling you guys about. But it is a really nice sugar skull, but still, either way, like I said, let's go down, check out the construction update on the coaster. We can see under here, this is the area obviously set aside for the mask designs and the candy skull sand art. So hopefully I'll come back later on tonight when it's all up and running and kind of show you guys how it works. So I've come back up to my favorite viewing spot for this coaster. Doesn't look like too much has changed, but we are seeing over here, let's see if we can get to this other corner, that the construction is coming very close to, well, you can see this fence here is the pathway into the Nickelodeon area. Yes, sorry, I was mistaken if it was Nickelodeon or not. It is. So you can see the coast is going to come very close to the pathway, which is interesting Yet to find out where or how the queue line's going to work, because we have got a platform here. Let's see if we can zoom in. But I honestly do not know if that platform is going to be something to do with the ride, something for evacuating the ride, or is that going to be part of our entrance into the coaster, or is it just there for construction? A lot of questions, no real answers, but I'm excited. This ride definitely is going to be awesome, and we've got about 3-4 months until it's meant to be opening, so there's fingers crossed. We've been waiting for what feels like 2 years now for this ride, but yeah, it looks epic. I'm hoping to try to get out of here like opening day, but we're gonna have to play that by ear. Either way, let's start heading around. Oh, actually, before we do that, higher point, we can see this SpongeBob ride here, which is jellyfish something. Sorry, wait, the jellyfish SpongeBob ride is obviously down for refurbishments as the ride vehicles are all removed. And so I can zoom in, because I'm not sure it's showing well on this angle, that you can see right into like the ride mechanics. So kind of got to look underneath the sign there, but you can see it's like an open pit into the mechanics of the ride. Either way, let's keep moving around. Okay, now I'm back on the ground. There, we can get a closer actually look into what I was telling you guys about. So if there's any weird noise, I'm trying to squeeze between the scrim. See, you can kind of just see into the mechanics of the ride. Okay, if we go past, we can also see the gift shop here in the Nickelodeon land for like the Nickelodeon merchandise is still shut down as well. So, not sure if that's a running thing, because I feel like it was open last time we were here, but not the time before that. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. Let's keep moving around and start getting our way back towards Jet Rescue and see how that's going. So, it appears that Jet Rescue is up and running. Let's actually try to jump on it. It's been so long since I've gone on one of these rides, so let's see if we can. Okay, so I'm not going to jump on the Jet Rescue. For some reason, they've now started charging $10 for the lockers. They used to be included while you're on the ride for like 30-40 minutes sort of thing. So, as you guys can maybe see, I've got my massive backpack on me. So, yeah, let's just skip that for the moment, which is an unfortunate thing. It really is, but I don't know. Saying that, as we're going to go past Storm, let's check if they start charging for their lockers too, because I know they used to also be free while you were on Storm. You can see the rides going behind me here, if you wonder what the noise was. But let's keep moving around, guys. So I've come to a roadblock. Let's give some bearings. So I've come underneath this bridge where you normally would go. So scrim, can't go any further. We can see there are some construction beams and stuff up for Storm, so obviously that's down for refurbishments at the moment. The lockers are just over there, so let's see if we can loop around another way to look at the lockers, but we may not be able to check those out today. We're coming past, so we're going to the Nickelodeon stage here, give bearings. We've come to this ice cream stand here, and we can see they actually have got some new sundaes, which looks like a rainbow sundae. Let's zoom down. $6 scoop ice cream, rainbow nerds. Looks kind of nice. And $12 you got the ice cream nachos sundae, which appears whipped cream, strawberries, and 2 waffle cones crunched up with 2 scoops of ice cream, as well as strawberry and white chocolate sauce. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay, so let's try to avoid the music quickly, but this is another one of the food booths. It's not currently open. We will come back here later on when they are to check them out, okay? Okay, so it's still also closed, but another one of the food booths here. Get loaded, and that's the menu there. And we got another one next door, so let's look at that quickly too. Okay, so this is the Cajun Kitchen, Tex-Mex Grill, and here's their menu. Looks nice. I swear it was just moving. There it is, see, it moves. I just hear the mechanics, so maybe it's not great, but I don't know. Maybe it's better later on with fog and stuff. It's just we go past, we can see, merely it's just the ears, but this float is also moving. And we've got some fog there, and like I said, this is the Africa section. So let's head and see what's going on in Africa. Okay, so this part also looks just as dead as everything else in the park, which is interesting. I'm not sure. Here's the food location. Let's jump in the water I'll show that to you guys, but again, I think like everything else, we're going to come back later on when it's actually open. Okay, at least they got some sort of food displays. Okay, so I can show that to you guys. Alright, so let's keep going around. Like I said, we'll come back once the event has started and things are kind of going on. Let's head around to see if we can get towards Storm to check out their locker situation. Okay, as we walk down there, I kind of found out a little bit of a pro tip here for this event. This isn't one of those events that's worth coming early, I would say, to. As I pointed out in the past, well, getting tongue tied here. SeaWorld does not have a lot of attractions, especially for adults, and even more so now a few on the kind of down for refurbishment. So I'd recommend, this is very much like come at the 5:30 when the event has started for the event. It is starting to spit as well, so I may put you guys down because I'm concerned about the weather with this camera, but let's get moving around, okay? Okay. Of course it starts raining the second I pull out you guys again, but I can't check out the things. The entrance there is also blocked. We're starting to head back towards the front of the park because the event's about to start, but we have got some character performers out here, which is awesome to see. Okay, we can see that they've set up a booth here, so we've got popcorn, shaved ice, snow cones, depending on what you guys want to call it in your country. And they've also, as I was trying to point out, oh actually this is something different. This is the snowball, which is a coconut based shaved ice. Okay, so snow cone, shaved ice, whatever you guys want to call it. And this is what I was trying to say. They've actually also got the churro out here. Turn back, as well as they've got drinks and ice creams. These are snow cone flavors. Okay, finally found one of the cuts. So from what I understand, this is the only exclusive merch for the event and the masks, which are kind of cute. So, breakdown, we got, looks like 3 options each one. You got the $5 option, which is your plain colors, $10 option, which is mildly fancy, and then the 15, which are very similar to the 10 looks like, but just a little bit more fancy, more bougie-esque. Okay guys, so the event is technically started. I did ask around if there was like an opening ceremony, some sort of like real flashy thing to start it. Apparently no, there's not. It's just like they kick out the day guests and then the Carnival ticketed guests can then start wandering through the park. So, I don't know. I always feel like I've got expectations for these events and I don't think they're that high, but they always under-deliver. Maybe that's what they're going for, but I don't know. That's all good. Don't want to complain about it all, but let's head into it. We're gonna head into the New Orleans section because apparently that's where a lot of the performers are and stuff like that. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so I told you guys I'd come back, so they're just going around sanitizing at the moment, but this is what they are. So this is the mask sort of thing you can make. You give it a blank one of those. And then this is, what do they call it? Candy Skull Sand Art. So it's kind of cute. Obviously peel off the stickers, pour the sand, colors you want, and it sticks. Okay, I know we've done our update for the day on the coaster, but had another angle here as I was walking around, so I thought I'd show it to you guys as well. It's definitely coming along. So, I was just wandering around trying to find something, and I realized I never actually showed this to you guys. This is the old loading dock. What's it called? For Atlantis. The ride that was kind of here before Storm was here. It honestly was a really cool ride. It's unfortunate I had to get rid of it, but yeah, it was just like a little Viking boat sort of thing. And you went through the Bermuda Triangle. I liked it. But like I said, I saw this and I thought it was worth showing you guys. Okay, so I rarely ever do attractions when coming here, but let's go check out SpongeBob's Boating School. Oh cool, we're starting to get some character performers out here, which is awesome to see. So saying that, let's circle past here, let's go into the New Orleans area, see if there's any more up here. know it's very loud, it's just unfortunately where we end up eating. But I end up going to the Cajun kitchen, where was I going to focus? Over there. And I got myself the Cajun style chicken with ranch tacos. So I'm going to try them and let you guys know what I think. Okay, so I was a lot hungrier than I thought it was, so I've already got through 2 of them, but I did want to show you guys like what's in these before I devour the last one. So yeah, we've got the ranch on the top, the chicken, tomato, lettuce, and underneath, if I can turn this here, there is like a cabbage, like coleslaw mix. They're not bad. Very similar to something I think I've had at an event here before. I can't remember what event it was. Either way, I'm going to finish this and then we'll keep walking around, okay? Now I've finished my food. It just dawned on me while I was eating. We've been wandering around in this section here in New Orleans and the Mexico section. I completely forgot we have Africa down the back. Now the event started, let's head down there and see what's going on in Africa. Okay, so there's still really no music to cover up the sound effects of the animatronic working, but it definitely is added something now. We've got the smoke and smog around it. Some more down here too. So it's... I don't hate that. It's kind of cool. Okay, also I got one of these while I was having my dinner and I finally found a quiet one of them. Oh, please wouldn't not be an issue. So let's go try it out. So I won myself a, well, I know it's very loud, but I won myself a bottle of Coke and a hat. So it's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got a few more fire performers and same stuff. It's under rain, so I'm going to try to get under shade and go see the dolphin show.
I've got a feeling that I cannot explain. You want something different, but I don't want to change. Slowly but surely you began to fade. Things were finally changing, and I was not afraid. Now that you're gone, it's like I don't have to pretend. Yeah, it's time to move on. We've reached the bittersweet end. That I cannot explain. You want something different, but I don't want to change. Slowly but surely you began to fade. Things were finally changing, and I was not afraid.
park, but I can actually notice, like, looking at the top of the water, it's raining quite heavily outside. So I'm gonna put you guys away, put the rain jacket on my bag. I'm gonna get to the front of the park as quick as I can and hopefully stay as dry as possible, okay? See you there. I have left for tonight for Carnival for 2021. If you guys have liked what you've seen, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get notified next time I upload. Also, my socials on the screen like always, but I guess that's a wrap. See you guys in the next one. Bye.